Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we are here with a new actually spicy deck that not using the KC Cup though. I just had some try both in the KC Cup and in the Legend rank, and it was quite spicy to play, so I hope you enjoyed this idea. But before jumping right into it guys, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with Yummy Yugi, and you already may know what skill I'm talking about. Destiny Draw. This time no cancer combo with Battling Boxer Veil, but we have a lot of spies in here. So I was just thinking on how I hate monster effect and I want to negate them, and here we come. So this idea actually came from this little guy that I actually saw being played in a rock type deck, and then I actually completely forget about this. This is also a card that was used in Master Duel in the Block Dragon decks, so it was pretty nice actually. What was the name? The I can't remember the archetype, the one that can special summon their cells, and they have the synchro stuff and all that kind of, I mean, kind of annoying to be honest. So this guy is pretty nice. What can you do is a rare card, and you can discard one rock type monster, and you can special summon from your deck one rock type monster that has the same attribute and a level of the monster you just discarded, and you can choose in face up attack position or defense position. Only once per turn, that's fine, but you know, what's the point here? What do we want to summon? Which is the monster that being on the field together with the Doki Doki can do something? There you go, Axial Fusion. Because you know guys, these Axial Fusion share an effect. When they are on the field, you contribute them with another monster in order to special summon a fusion monster of the same attribute. So if you summon this guy, you can go into a dark monster, Millenniumize Restrict. Why? Because Millenniumize Restrict is the only one that can use Doki Doki as material, because Doki Doki will count as the effect monster, while the Axial Fusion will count as a relinquish it. Same stuff with the Hearth, but this time the only target is Magallanica. Actually, someone we know really well from the invoked decks, right? So with Magallanica, of course, this will count as Alistair, and this will count as the Earth type monster for the fusion summon. And to make this even more consistent, what I thought about is that, you know, to summon this stuff, you have to discard the card from your hand that has to have the same attribute and level. So we need definitely level 3 rock type monster, and we need the same attribute. How? So for Axial Fusion, I thought about Sentry Soldier Stone, and you may think why? Because this little guy right here can be special summoned from the graveyard, just as long as you control only a rock type monster. And you know, Millennium's Eyes Restrict apart, they're all rock, as well as Gagani Guardian. So having actually the chance to summon a bunch of level 3 will let us summon Gagani Guardian. Why do we want to summon Gagani Guardian? Because I mean, this guy can just negate once per turn, can negate and change to 0 the attack of a face-up monster your opponent controls. So that's really crazy. And this is for the Hearth side, while for the dark side we have Gagani Gargoyle, another monster that actually will make Gagani Guardian summons easy, because this guy, when you normal summon a rock type, so any of this guy, you can just use its effect if you have in your hand and special summon him, allowing you to have a couple of level 3 to go into your XC summon. Simply insane. And then to end this build, we have a couple of hand traps, actually 3 hand traps, in order to trigger the Destiny Draw. White Princess also, because it really synergizes with Millenniumize Restrict being only level 1 and the Gagani Guardian being rank 3, so they actually can be pretty resistant to this effect. And last but not least, one of my favorite cards of all time, Necrofusion, because of course with some pretty crazy combo. In the same turn, you can actually use Gagani Guardian's effect to negate, maybe detaching a Nexial Fusion, and with Necrofusion then in the graveyard in your field, you can activate that and special summon maybe a Millenniumizer Restrict for a second negation. So guys, the deck is a lot of fun. It requires a lot of thinking, to be honest. It's not, you know, a dead brain deck. Definitely not. But it is a lot of fun, and you will see in the replays there are some really cool stuff. And for those who may ask why Magallanica is here, it's just for not only to fill the deck, but just to have, you know, someone that is bigger than a 1600. You know, it's a little bit, you know, not too much. This can be a nice addition. Also, it can be it can let you OTK someone that actually break, because if you go with your Doki and maybe discard your Sentry Soldier of Stone to summon this guy, you can have this guy and Doki on the field, you fusion someone to go into Magallanica, and then you can use the effect of Sentry Soldier of Stone to special summon itself from the graveyard in order to have this and this that is more than 4k and is actually lethal. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this idea, and let's jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay, this was from KC Cup against Yugi. I expected maybe Gandora. Let's see what he has. We have Doki to begin with, and this was the combo I was talking about before. So Sentry Soldier Stone, that actually I summoned him here, but you can actually summon even after you summon Magallanica, because Magallanica is still a rock type. There you go, and then you goes with Bottomless to get rid of Magallanica. I can still attack with my Sentry Soldier Stone. Then let's see, it's got Super Soldier, so it's not Gandora, but it's actually Super Soldier. This duel was crazy. So it's got Super Soldier with both the effects. He used the first one to banish a card from my hands, and then he did not use the second effect to banish this, because he actually had lethal, because he can attack twice. So I used instead the White Princess to protect myself. So even if now I can activate, he can attack his effect. He can activate his effect and attack again. I'm still chilling. Unfortunately, no Destiny draw, but we're still chilling. Just Sentry Soldier Stone. The other one from the graveyard, Exceed Summon, Gagani Guardian. Yes, that's just that easy. And then Gagani Guardian to reduce the attack to 0 in the damage step, and we're chilling. But unfortunately, it's got the effect of the Super Soldier to summon the Soldier guy at the first night, and then the White Princess comes back to my hand. Look at that, he actually had like Destiny draw. So in Black Luster Soldier, and also he gets the effect of the two guys. That is gonna be actually scary. It's got the Black Luster Soldier to his end, and then the Ritual spell, the Super Soldier Synthesis. Then Master of Rites, look at that. To discard it, then and set the Super Soldier Rebirth effect of Black Luster Soldier. I had to negate that. There was no other choice for me, and then he just decided to attack. White Princess says no thank you. We're not done yet. Another Sentry Soldier Stone, again the effect from the one from the graveyard. You can do this every turn, and boom, a second Gagani Guardian plus a Necrofusion on the field. I used the effect to pop it. I just went for lethal, but look at this. This was so unexpected. Like Stardust Respark out of nowhere, insane. So this guy just summons the Stardust Warrior without anything, and then second Destiny draw, Monster Reborn into Black Luster Soldier. That was insane. So first thing first, I had to negate that, and this was a mistake actually, because as soon as he activates Monster Reborn and summon this guy, I had to put my Toggle on, because with Toggle on I could have used my Necrofusion into the Millenniumizer Restrict, so to negate this with the Millenniumizer Restrict and save my effect, because now I have nothing to protect from the Stardust Warrior. So there you go, first damage, end phase Necrofusion, but this time I went into Magallanica because I needed something to attack, and then Destiny draw, but I picked just the White Princess because that's all I need. I can just attack with White Princess and Magallanica. That's all I need. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Second duel, my boys, against yugioh. So I expect, oh, of course, Phantom Knights. Doki Doki to begin with into the Dark Exiled Fusion and Millenniumizer Restrict. It's our first move. It's got just a triple set, so we're chilling. So we can go with another entry Doki Doki, this time discarding the Sentry Soldier of Stone to bring out an Exiled Fusion, the Earth. So we can go into Megalonica. Look at that, just a 3k, and then we have just in case for any monsters effect, he's got the Book of Moon to begin with, because now he has to activate its effect, so he has to use his Book of Moon on that. And then he's got the Is combo out, of course, with the Phantom Knights of Ragged Gloves together with the boost, and then Break Sword to begin with, of course the effect to pop my Millenniumizer Restrict set, and then the effect to bring out a couple of level 4, and then Xyz Summon into the Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. That is not a problem, actually is pretty nice for us, because now with this effect, because he has no trap in the graveyard in order to activate its effect, and special summon another Phantom Knights, he can only attack with this, thus triggering the Destiny Draw. At this point we can just take the Destiny Draw, just a Necrofusion, because we can just summon the Exiled Fusion, summon the Sentry Soldier from the graveyard, Xyz Shokan Gagani Guardian is here, set the Necrofusion, attacking, Typhoon on that, and then damage stab. Just for that, that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Third duel, my boys, against Bastion Misawa. Pretty unexpected, to be honest. Let's see what he's got, but it's us to begin. So Sentry Soldier, we have Gagani Gargoyle in our hands, so we can just special summon him as soon as we normal summon the Sentry Soldier Stone. Xyz Shokan, the Gagani Guardian is here. So at this point he just went with White Princess. I think he actually bricked or something. I had to use the effect and he chained it to not take damage. That's fine, we're still chilling both. Then Doki Doki, perfect draw into the Exiled Fusion Hearth, so we can go into Magalonica, then use the Sentry Soldier Stone to have an additional protection. I just started attacking, but it's got the another White Princess in his hand, so really not that much damage, but still 1300, not that bad. So just a set monster at this point. I just set my Necrofusion. At this point I can attack again, Sphere Kuribo to stop my Magalonica, and this happens to be a Lunalight deck. So he's got the Xyz Shogun of the Brotherhood, and then the effect to negate my monster's effect. I had to negate that with my Gagani Guardian, and at this point he actually knew that, that's why he summoned that in defense position. Then I started attacking. He's got another White Princess, but I can still get rid of that and attack with my Sentry Soldier Stone for an additional 400 damage. Then he's got the 5 emission tanky to add the main pieces of the combo. So he went with the Lunalight White Rabbit to summon the Crimson Fox from the graveyard, then the effect to bounce my Necrofusion. He can go into another Xyz Shokan, this time into Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, and even if he take care of Magalonica and attack the monster with less attack, I'm still surviving. So Destiny Draw, thanks for that, into White Princess. And here comes the mistake. I used the White Princess to reduce the attack, then I went with my the Earth Exiled Fusion into Magalonica, and then here comes the mistake. I used the effect to bring out the Sentry Soldier Stone, but I actually should have calculated that I didn't have lethal, because this is 200 plus 700 is 900. We miss 1400 and this is only 1300, so I should have just not done this and set my Necrofusion for a probably Millenniumizer Restrict in the next turn. So this was my mistake that actually cost me the duel, if I remember correctly. Look at that. It's got the White Rabbit once again. Actually maybe not, because he has no more Xyz monster, if I could remember correctly. Darkest Night, and he just surrendered because he has no more Xyz monster, but that was just luck, so I actually misplayed. So keep in mind, be careful. That's not how you do it, not completely. There you go. Here we go, my boys. Last but not least, so it's us to begin. We have the Doki Doki to go into another Exiled Fusion. There you go. Millenniumizer Restrict to begin with. We also have the White Princess, so we are chilling definitely. We have one of the tier 2 decks heroes, so happy to see that. Neo's fusion after the skill, then one set card, and wait, what? Crimson Fox is there. He just attacked. That's fine. I can't do nothing. I take 1800 damage. Still chilling. Then we have the I can just set the Sentry Soldier of Stone because I can't do nothing else, but I have my Necro Fusion, so he has the Miracle Fusion in there to use for his elemental hero Flame Wingman. So no effect though, so there's no point in summoning my boy, my Millennium Eyes Restrict, so I went with the White Princess before the damage step because I didn't want my Sentry Soldier of Stone to be affected by White Princess, so that's the move. So I can just save my turn. At this point, another Sentry Soldier of Stone exceeds Shogun into Gagani Guardian. Let's go. Then effect. Why did I use the effect not in damage step? Because I wanted to be able to summon my Sentry Soldier Stone as a protection. So I just attacked, but he's got the Book of Moon. Still chilling because this guy can be attacked. Even if he attacks, I can just use the effect in damage step. So he went with the Sentry Soldier Stone removal, that's fine. It was smart though because he didn't attack my Gagani Guardian. Then Destiny Draw is triggered. There you go, we have another Sentry Soldier Stone into another one, and then a second Gaganic Guardian. So at this point we can get rid of that and start attacking the Neos. He's got the Forbidden Chalice, so I was forced to use the other one. So next turn I will only have one negation, not two. And why did I attack the Brave Neos and not the Flame Wingman? Because he has such an easy access to Miracle Fusion that he can just go into the Shining Flame Wingman. At least I didn't want him to get value from the fact that this was in the graveyard. You know what? So I hope I was clear. And he's got the Stratus to begin with. To pop my spell and trap cards, I went with Necro Fusion to ensure an additional defense. The Millennium Eyes Restrict, so if he has another effect I will negate that. Miracle Fusion into Neos Knight. That is not a problem because now he also has another Neos Fusion for another Neos Knight, but now whoever attacks one of my Gagani Guardian actually is dead and will make him lose the duel. He just started attacking the Millennium Eyes Restrict. We're chilling. He didn't attack at that point, but he can't do nothing else. So that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So guys, also just another thing to mention, this deck is actually maybe quite free to play, to be honest, because this deck has no UR. As you can see, they're all SR and rare cards and common cards, so no UR. So this actually is a pretty cheap deck, to be honest, and pretty, you know, I can say competitive for the ladder because you have a lot of negation. Pretty nice stuff. Really cool. If you like to negate monsters effect, that is definitely the deck you are looking for. So guys, that was all for the replays. I hope you enjoyed this. Of course, if you have some questions, feel free to ask me whatever you want in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.